Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to my page, Digital Outreach with Sari Tadros. I'm very happy today to have a new special guest, beautiful soul. I have Naoures with me all the way from Canada. We will chit chat today on our digital business, of course, and we're gonna talk a little bit about her background and what made her join our business. And we're gonna answer a few questions that we usually hear from other people who are interested in our business. Thank you so much for watching us and for staying tuned tonight. And feel free to connect with us later after this interview. Naurus, would you like to introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your background and what made you dive in and jump into our digital business?
Of course. Thank you for having me, Sally. I'm really happy to be your guest today. My name is Naoures. I'm from Canada, originally from Tunisia. I'm a wife and I'm a mom of three. My background is my background is accounting, and I work as a full-time payroll here in Canada. So I am a business owner. So why uh, I joined this business because I was looking for more flexibility. I was looking for more time to spend with my kids, and of course for income as well. So when I first joined this business. I liked a lot about this business, the idea, the system, how it does work, the community, and I'm happy to be part of it.
Yeah, we're happy that you're part of it too.
Yeah, thank you.
Without this business, our paths wouldn't have crossed. Like, one of them, I completely understand like where you're coming from, and I have some or maybe all your reasons to join. But the thing that we get to have global friends and we get to connect with people that like without if I wasn't a digital business owner and you too, like we wouldn't have met or known each
Exactly.
other.
Never. Yeah,
So it's really like it's a beautiful thing to have, and it's something like it's an added value, I think, to connect with people all over the globe that you can even know on a personal level. Like you start first with business relationships, but you gain friends at the end.
for sure. Yeah,
And
that's right.
it's also good, like even when you travel, like so one day if I go to Canada, like I have somebody to visit,
Of
and if you come
course.
to the
Yeah.
States, so that's
Yeah,
really
that's right. That's really nice. Like the beauty of this business, you will meet with people from all over the world. It's a global. You will hear a lot of different stories. You will hear a different language. You will learn like a lot about a different culture and like how people handle things differently. It's really nice, and I liked it. It's a value added, of course.
absolutely, yeah. You meet people from every walks of life, so that's amazing. And I don't think I have seen that before. Even in international companies, you're still limited somehow. You've never been, all over the globe like this business. So thank you, technology.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, tell us. I'm sure when you were looking in the online space or trying to find a business to start on your own to support your family and create time freedom, you have been looking for a while or for some time. What made you feel or like decide that this business is good and it's the right fit for you, and what made you like move forward and decide to sign with us and start with us rather than any other businesses?
Yeah, right. I spend like sometimes looking around. Like I looked at Amazon. I looked at many options.
Mhm.
And when I saw the ad regarding this business, I gave it a try and I register. I watched the info session,
The webinar.
exactly, the webinar. And I saw a lot of potential in this business, because what I'm looking for, it was like the flexibility, the time freedom, the like the compensation. So when I watched this webinar, I saw all what I was looking for. I found it there. We have an automated system that doesn't need you to be like working all day, like
Yeah.
1 to 2 hours a day. That will be sufficient. You don't need the whole day to work on your business. The compensation plan is amazing. It's
Yeah.
not like it's a high ticket, like not all the business can provide this type of compensation, to be honest. You can work from anywhere, anytime, your own schedule. So like the model of this business will allow you to have like what you're looking for, the time, the flexibility, um like,
And the income.
yeah, and the income, of
And a
course.
huge income, actually, like huge
Exactly.
promising income.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the compensation plan is like it's a huge.
Yeah, it is huge, and it's kind of also plugged in already, so the structure is already built in for you. You don't have to, decide who gets what. It's already built in for you. And it's amazing also the compensation structure, that it's designed in a way that it just helps you, like at the beginning, and then once you gain more knowledge and more experience in the business, you kind of like, open more like lanes and make more money as you go,
Exactly.
as you grow up in the business. Many people would think that we like, people who talk to me sometimes, are you a pyramid scheme? Like, no, we're completely not a pyramid scheme. Like, our compensation plan is nothing like the pyramid scheme
Fair.
at
Yeah,
all.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
but they just need to put the effort in and look at it to understand the difference and how come it's built on not being a pyramid scheme.
Of course, it's important that you give yourself the chance and try and see. Like you never know what, like you never know what this business is about. So you have to give yourself the chance to check it out, do your due diligence, do your search, and then you can see if this business is the right fit for you or not. But without watching, let's say, the webinar, asking questions, request more information, you would not know. Like you don't know what's this business all about, right?
I agree. Yeah, the decision will not be made after you have the full information. If you're just prematurely deciding without taking all the information that you need, you're basically taking a very quick decision that you will just overlook a chance that can change your life,
Exactly.
because you're very skeptical and you're just very afraid to look outside the box and see. Like, I mean, people now are earning money not like 20 years before, not like even 10 years before.
Yeah.
So the internet and technology is invading everything that we're, using on daily basis. So if you don't open up to that as a source of income, unfortunately many people will be just left behind, because they are just in their structure and they just don't want to go outside of the normal. And that's okay too. I mean, we're not talking that everybody should do this. We know that, like, both of us know that this business is not designed for everyone,
Yeah,
but it is for many people who are able to learn something new and, open their horizon, as they say.
exactly. Yeah. And if the opportunity is there, you have to take advantage. And
Yes.
of
Yes.
course, otherwise you will be left behind.
Yes, and do you know what, Naras, too, like, one of the things that, because like I was asking you what made you decide, one of the main things that I was looking for, besides of course like being legal and just looking for something that is tax registered, and which you can still find in other businesses too, but the main thing that made me really decide is the training and having a human being like a mentor and a coach
Oh,
really
yeah,
walking you through it. Because in some situations, like, okay, maybe you can get like a training manual and then you're just left by yourself. Or, if you have a franchise, you don't have, like, if you buy a franchise, no one from this company will come physically and show you how. They will just give you a manual, or you will be trained at the beginning and that's it. And then it's all you just need to take off with your business.
Exactly, and this is what I'm was about to say, because what made like what make me really comfortable. It's not that okay, I enter this business and then after what, like what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, how I'm going to do this. I know okay, there is a training, but with this business, we have like people, actual people, like
Yeah.
supporting you and guiding you and showing you how to do this and what you need to do and what steps you need to follow, which is you cannot find in like any other business. I don't think so. Even though if you like you said you're gonna buy a franchise, okay, they of course they will sell it to you and you will buy it. I don't know for how much, but then if you don't know the steps and if you know what you're doing, you're not going to be successful.
Yes.
if
Yes.
if there is no one supporting you, you're not going to be successful.
Or if there is no one supporting them, they can still be successful, but it's all falling on them
Yeah,
learning and finding out the way and paving the way to success, which will take them forever, will take them long time, of course, and will take a lot of like a tremendous effort on them to find out how they do it. So for us here, we just follow the training, and it's step by step, and it's all video based. And when you're stuck, like, you can just ask your mentor, go to your mentor, and then they will help you out, figure out, like, what to do next. So this is actually like, this is priceless. Like, this is really like a very good value
yeah,
in our business platform, and I really do appreciate it. It
yeah,
was a deal maker for me. It was a deal maker for sure.
yeah, exactly. I appreciate it too, because in this business, in our model, when we talk, we say we do this. Like we talk with we, but actually it's your own business, right?
Hmm.
So it's your own business, but when we do something, we say we do. It's not like I do, or he did or something. We said always we. So it's like
Yeah,
a team. We work all together. We try to help each other and make each other success. So
yeah,
which is like really appreciate that too. So it's, I like that support.
that's very true. That's very true. I agree. So, Naoures, we know that you're a full-time employee and you have three little ones. So you kind of have a busy schedule already, especially like immigrants. Like, usually there is no help like we are in our home country. So I know, like, we all have busy schedules. So talk to us about how you can manage, or how you can balance both your life, your busy life as a mom and as an employee, and at the same time managing your business successfully, like you've already seen success in the business. And how is the automation, our amazing automated system, how does it help you that you like run your day around your business and not the other way? Sorry, I take this back. Run your business around the day and not the other way.
Yeah, the automation is a key factor in our business. So it doesn't interfere, like my digital business doesn't interfere with my daily work or activity or anything, because we do have an automated system that works for you in the background. You don't need a whole day to work on your business. When I'm like I'm done with my work, my kids and everything, I just spend 1 or 2 hours to do what I need to do. So, and I can do it anytime that I want. So it doesn't have to be in a specific time. I can do it in night, I can do it in the morning, I can do it like lunchtime, anytime. It doesn't matter. When I go, even when I take my kids to ski or any activity, I can do my business. I have my phone and I can do whatever I need to do. So it doesn't really interfere or like takes sometimes back from you, or like it's really helpful like for me. And I really appreciate the way how this business is designed, because it allow people to work from anywhere, anytime. You have experience, you don't have experience, it doesn't matter. Um, so, and I think you are in the like you feel it, right? You
Yes.
work also full time, and You don't need like to be on your computer all day to work
Mhm.
on your business, right? Just
Yeah.
like schedule some time by yourself and do whatever you need to do. um,
Exactly, exactly. It's a business on the go, and this is again, it's the beauty of it. And as you said, I don't usually give more than an hour or 2 hours a day. Sometimes in the weekend, I can maybe like work additional hour or so, but it's all like scattered throughout
exactly.
the day, so you don't actually feel it. Like it's not like I'm blocking half the day. I'll be working on my business from 5 to 9. It doesn't work that way. And again, the beauty of it is like you can run it from your cell phone, so I can be, like running errands, waiting for something, or just like the time is spent doing something or on an activity, and at the same time you're just responding to people, or like posting on your Facebook.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can incorporate it during your day. So, and this is
exactly.
something I truly love about the business. And I don't think if it was designed in another way, I don't think I would have been able to do it next to my full-time job.
Yeah, me too. Same thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this
because
is
I
why I
have
said,
long day.
yeah, and this is why I said this is the right thing for me to do. Like this is the right business that I'm looking for. And it's a good option for people who works full time, for people who works for part time, stay home mom. They never worked. It's working for everybody. It doesn't
Yes.
matter what you do, what your schedule looks like. You can do it from anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, that's because our training also, like besides the automation, the training, it's step by step, and really it's designed for people who have never done like marketing before, or haven't owned a business. So I remember when I started, and I just like in few weeks I had my business up and running, and my website and my sales funnel. Like, oh my god, like I can't even recall how this was done, because I just followed the training. Like
Yeah,
you don't memorize everything you do, you just like you open the training and you mirror what they tell you, and then at the end you see that you built the foundation and it's up and running, and you know nothing. Like you just followed what they said. So
exactly.
it's really amazing. Like I've never seen something like this before.
Mine was like up and running in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Like,
most of us, like mine was like around like 3 weeks or so. So it depends how fast and how quickly you go through the training. But I
yeah,
guess you
exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
The only thing that I wanted to say, even though I'm full time and I work and I have kids, and I was able to do it in 2 weeks, like I did my training, like my funnel, my website, everything was ready in like in 2 weeks. So
yeah.
if
Anyone can be up and running in less than a month, I would say. Like even if you're very slow, or you don't have like any time, like you only can, because some people, maybe it depends on their work. We have a lot of like nurses joining us, so some people have really hectic and long schedule, so maybe they won't be able to sit on their business except on the weekends.
yeah,
So even for those people, they can still have it set up for them for less than a month,
exactly, yeah,
if it's not 2 weeks. But
yeah, I totally
compared
agree.
compared to any business that you want to start, this is nothing. What we're talking about, 2 weeks or 1 month, this is nothing to set up a business for you of your own from the comfort of your home. That's really like, yeah, nothing compared to any other businesses.
Exactly. You know why, Sally? Because 90% it was done for us,
Hmm.
right? It's
Yes,
like most of the big things are already ready for us. We just need to do like a little bit. Like
yes.
it's
We
not
just
the
need to plug in and put our part on it. Like, like you choose how things will look, but the built-in system, or the skeleton of the system, is already there for you. The
yeah,
heavy lifting, as they say,
exactly. Yeah.
is taken care of. Okay, Naras, I'm sure like you are like me, and many people who ask you, whether they see your ad or they come across maybe your posts on Facebook, they ask you a lot, like, what are you selling, or what do you do? And then I'm sure when you tell them like, I don't sell anything, they always ask you, okay, so how do you make money if you're not selling it? So what is your product? I kept on, like, I always receive like this question, like if it's not every day, like every other day, like, are you serious? You make money without selling? And yeah, we don't sell anything.
Yeah, exactly. We don't sell anything. No sale like sales involved, no inventory. We don't have a physical product with us. We just do attraction marketing, and we get people through our funnel, and we have a system that does the follow-ups, that close the sales for you, but we're not like involved in sales or inventory or bagging people or anything of those type of things.
Yes.
Yeah, so our main uh, what we do is we do attraction marketing, and we leverage the social media, and you
Mhm.
have different options that you can choose from. And from the social media, that's like our what's called
Like
the
our a platform,
exactly,
like,
yeah, exactly. So that's what we do. That's it. Like,
yeah,
it sounds really simple, like
we do the
nothing.
marketing part. You're just, attracting people to the business model. This is
Exactly.
what we do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like our business model is the most important piece, because that's the one that allow you to have like the income, the time, everything. Like the system is that's what we attract people through. So
Yes.
no selling, no inventory, as I said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, we have to understand, of course, and tell people, like, there is a product. We're not saying that, we're not denying that there is no product. There is a product to be sold, but we are saying that we, as digital marketers, we only market the platform, but we are not responsible for the selling part.
No, we're
I
not.
think we have a question here. uh Hang on. uh I don't know, it was it. What if you get questions from your community who's seeing you regularly and saw your ads, what you should tell them and how far you can tell them? Well, again, do you want to answer the question, Norris, or she's asking? Thank you, Heba, for sharing your question. What if you get questions from your community, like your smaller circle, who sees you regularly, like people like you, maybe you work with, or people you meet with, or your friends, your neighbors, and what you should tell them about what you're doing and how far you can go with the information and how far you can tell them?
Yeah, we can explain them what we do exactly. So for sure, but we do have also steps that they need to follow to understand the business. We can, like, yes, I can give you a lot of information, but I will not give you enough to get the whole picture. So we do have steps that you need to follow and go through, and each step has like a specific information that will help you to understand the business model, how does it work, what are your options, what type of compensation plan we have. So like every time you have a question, of course we answer all your questions and we can walk you through, but also we encourage you to go through the steps that we have in order to get the full picture.
Yeah, even, yeah, this is what I follow even with war market. Like, if I have somebody that I know in person, I can still be maybe more lenient when giving information to them, since they are people that I
Yes,
kind of know. But still, it doesn't deprive them from, like, going through the steps and still watching the webinar, and, like, if they're interested to buy the refundable fee.
yes, because like that's the most like the best source to get the information, right? Yes, we
Yeah.
give information, but it's better to get it like step by step and the way how it's designed.
Yeah, I don't usually give them, like, a lot more. I can be maybe more explaining the how the product, how the system works, but not in detail, because you don't want to give a lot of information before they watch the webinar and they grasp, like, some people need to even watch more than once. So you
Yes,
don't want to give them even information that's too much for them and they don't understand. You might shut them off
yes,
from the
that's
beginning.
right.
So the system is designed in a way that it's more appealing to the people when they follow the process in the sequence it's designed for.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know you're heading to a meeting next to this, so I'm not going to keep you for long. But our last questions that we're going to close with is like, what's your message to skeptical people, like usually the fence sitters, whether they are leads or whether they are kind of buyers but they are not decided yet, or people who are even scared to invest even the $149, even when we tell them it's risk free and you can refund it.
Yeah, it's okay to be skeptical. That's fine, and that's our nature, right? But
Yeah.
it's good to take the chance, do your research, your due diligence, your homework, watch the webinar, see if you like the idea and the business model that we have. To go further, you need to pay the 149 to join us so we can unlock the most important information for you. And this 149 is refundable 100% in 30 days. So there is no risk, it's risk free. But when you pay that 149, you will get like what we call the pre-coaching video that will explain you every single detail about the business, the product, the compensation plan, our community. At that time you can make a decision, but before the 149 you don't have the whole picture and you cannot make the right decision. So after the 149 and after you get all the information, at that time you can make a decision. Yes, this is good for me, or this is not for me. So take the chance, take the opportunity, and you're not going to lose anything if you watch the webinar and you pay the membership, because as we said, it's risk free, and from there you can make your decision.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I second that. And I just want to tell people or whoever is watching us or will watch the replay later, even when you request a refund, I think some people would think like it's a complicated process or they have to fill out forms, or we don't ask questions for people who ask refund, or like we don't, there is no strings attached.
Yeah,
Like you asked to take a deeper look into our business model. You paid the $149 and we unlocked the videos for you. We explain the products, the income streams, and then at the end, if this is not the right fit for you, that's okay. You
yeah,
don't have to, we're not going to investigate and like dig in, like why did you want to refund, or like you just ask for the refund and the refund will be processed in 3 business days or 5 business days, and that's it.
yeah. It's easy as when you paid it. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
So it's not that complicated, or as you said, we ask question or we need to know. We don't have to know. If you
exactly.
want a refund, we will refund, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we also have PayPal. So I think PayPal, like that tells people how secure and safe we are. Like PayPal is the most secure platform that you can use your credit card. So we're not gonna PayPal will not gonna do business with any like company or any business or any no name or scammers.
Yeah,
So this kind of tells you what kind of legal business that we are.
yeah.
So would you like to add anything, Naoures?
So I would like to thank you. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
having me, and for everyone who's watching us. And if you have questions or you want to know more, please do not hesitate to contact Sally or myself, and we will help you for sure. And we are here to help you. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Nauras, for your time, and thank you for accepting my invitation. It was really great pleasure to have you on my page.
Thanks.
And yeah, we'll sure gonna meet again in like other interviews or other go lives. Thank you everybody who watched us or anyone who's watching the replay, and hope to see you soon in the next interview. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.